Well, it's another one of those nasty, disagreeable Mondays. Quite gross out. It's been raining off and on, as you could probably tell. It's not raining right now, but it was raining a couple minutes ago when I went to go pick up these. Subject of the video. 2 Apple Macintosh laptops. And that's about all that I know. Well, I mean, I know what they are, but I don't know which is in which box. So I guess we'll start with this one. And I'll have to find a knife, which fortunately I've got. Right here, although it's not open, so that might be a little bit of a pain to try and deal with. Neither of these boxes really got here in the world's best shape. I'm going to have to pause for a second. Neither of these boxes really showed up in the best of shape. See, that one is kind of bent that way, sitting proud of the ground here. But like I said, I don't know which one of these is in which box. So, that didn't really work. Okay, ooh. Yeah, look at that. It's almost like this box has got damp, like I've been sitting outside or something. Reminds me of the box I pulled out of the pool shed not that long ago. But, yes. Here's a laptop bag that I'm having some difficulty actually getting out of the box. Set that aside. Just make sure there's nothing else in here. There is a card. Seller information. Thank you for your purchase. Hopefully it arrived in one piece, and I will thank you for making it available for me. Alright, so that's everything that's in that. So what is this? Well, could be one of two things. I know what it is, so I don't have to do too much in the way of, well, much of anything, really. There's a Macintosh power adapter. I think I just gave away what this is. Almost. That is a note. Anyway, like I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted, this is a rare beast, or at least what I presume is a rare beast, because I have never seen one of these in person before. I know V. Westlife had one. Here is a battery. Nice. Okay, well that's junk. Unsurprising. Let's take a look. Do we have anything in here? No, there's nothing in there. Is this an official Apple bag? I'm not sure. It might be an official Apple Macintosh bag. Be pretty nice. There's the computer itself. Just see if we can get it out of here. It's a very tight fit. Wow. It's playing hard to get. There we go. So, there's the computer itself. Kept in really good condition. Nothing else in there. I believe I've got the manuals as well. I think that's what that said. Yes, there's a book in here. There is the Macintosh user guide for your color Macintosh PowerBook. So I wonder if this would have come with the 165C as well. I believe that that is it. There might be some other things in some of the side pockets, but that's the interesting bit anyway. Now, question is, did this survive shipping? And it looks like the answer is at least close to yes. Let's see if it actually powers on. I had a little bit of a concern there looking at this screen, but I think that's just dirt. That should clean up nicely. Pulled the battery out. Did have another battery in there. Where I pulled it out because if it's shorted, it'll prevent this from powering on. Honestly, it probably works. If anything is going to be wrong with it, it'll be the SCSI hard drive. Because that seems to be what's wrong with most of these. Check this out. Even the port door is intact. You never see that. Lifeless. Wow. Huh. Well, maybe the power supply doesn't work. I've seen that before. Well, we're almost there. Get a light for a second, and then it shuts off. I don't know why. Ooh, I can see it in the backlight. So, apparently I've got a bunch of busted power supplies. That's amazing. That's very amazing. Okay, I guess we're at a crossroads with this. That's rather unfortunate. I don't think either of these batteries is good. I'd be quite surprised if... Yep. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Get out. There. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. With these batteries just doing really weird things. So, we put them in place. I don't understand why this is being so difficult. So, unfortunately, that is as far as we're going to get with this one. I am going to need to get another power supply. I did notice that this is my existing power supply. This is a 2 amp power supply. The one that the computer came with, which is right here, is a 3 amp power supply. There is a difference. This is, I think they call this a 24 watt power supply. That 1 amp is probably the difference. Because I know that I've had issues with this power supply down here in my 165C. I think I mentioned that. But I'm going to tear this apart and figure out why this has decided to stop working, because this one was working not that long ago. I think something's loose in it. Anyway, let me put all this away. We'll go take a look at the other one. Oh yes, I'm also going to point out that we are looking at significant hinge damage with this machine. Look at that. Yikes. Well, okay, maybe calling it significant is a little bit hyperbolic, but it's not good. I'll tell you that much. Okay, taking a look at this. This, I presume, is a power supply. Doing this with one hand is not easy. So, yes. This is a power adapter for a PowerBook. 45 watt. Boombox style power cord. And the computer itself is in another box. There's nothing else in there other than this for some reason. Whatever that's supposed to be. There's no address on this box or anything like that. So, let's see if we can do this. I don't really like it when the sellers do this. I don't hate these boxes so much as I hate it when you can tell that something is obviously packed to basically within an inch of its life. I don't know if I can get this out on camera. Yeah, to call that a pain would be to sincere understatement. But here it is. How many of you know what this is without taking a look at any details? Unsurprisingly, stone dead battery. This modem there. 2 PC card slots. Back here, there is some damage right there. Infrared. Some more ports. VGA, HDI 30, Ethernet, Apple Serial, ADB. And looks like they thought about maybe putting a reset switch there, but that's how you reset it. Power input. That is a line in, and I presume a speaker output. There's the optical drive. There is no floppy drive on this. There you go. Now you know. This is a Macintosh PowerBook G3. This is the Wall Street model, or one of the Wall Street models. It is the lowest end of the Wall Street models. Sporting a G3 233 and the 12.1-inch dual scan passive matrix display. Pretty low end, but you get what you pay for. This thing was cheap. Very cheap for one of these. Let's go ahead and get it hooked up and see if it works. Probably would work a whole lot better than the 180 would anyway. Okay, got it plugged in. You've got to be kidding me. It's still lifeless. Wow, really? Okay, I'm really confused. I don't understand why all of a sudden now it's working. I didn't change anything. Apparently I can't adjust the screen contrast. So that's neat. I guess I gotta wait for it to boot, which is taking its jolly sweet time. You can maybe barely see it. Yeah, I don't care. I don't even know where the mouse is. It's doing a disk check now. Holy crap. What a pain. Let me plug in the battery, see if it'll at least try and charge that, or if maybe doing this kills it. So the lights light up there for a second. I guess I'll let it do its thing, and then I'll see if it'll actually give me the operating system where I can adjust the screen contrast, because this is useless. I can't do anything with this. Okay, after second boot, I've now got the contrast turned all the way down. Cannot go any lower. So you can actually see what's going on now. It's a color screen. I'm kind of surprised to see that. I thought that this was a grayscale screen. But I'm not going to complain too much about that. 32 megabytes of memory installed. Don't remember if that was the base or not. It might have been. Let's see. System profiler, that's what I would like to have. System locked up when I tried to change the contrast the last time I tried. So. By the way, it did give up on trying to charge that battery, so it's no good. You can see here, there's the Gestalt ID right there. Because I believe that's what that is. Sounds like a Toshiba hard drive, to be honest with you. So let's see. Am I right? I want to know more information about the drive, please. I am right. 2.1 gig Toshiba hard drive. Huh. See how much space is actually used on it. I'll probably format this and... Oh, quite a bit actually. 1.5 gigs almost. So, will be interesting to see what all we've got. We have a download folder that's got nothing in it. And all kinds of information probably on here. I'll have to go ahead and wipe. Oh god, it's got Quicken on it. Office 98. Bridge Baron 11. Wonder if they tried to put Mac OS 10 on this. Anyway, I'm going to reboot it just so you can hear the system chime here. Just because I know that that's what some people are here for. That's the post iMac chime. So nothing too special or anything like that. Like I said, I'm kind of surprised to see that this is a color screen. I thought that it was black and white. So all in all, not a total loss. I'm not convinced that that power jack on the back of this Mac is actually good. I think it might be a little loose. I'll probably have to adjust it. Put it back in place. Hopefully fix it and make it good again. But at least something worked in this video, right? It's just too bad the battery's non-functional. From what I've heard, batteries for these things, the prices are through the roof. So I don't really want to deal with that. It's probably going to do a disk first aid, which I've been canceling the last couple of times I've been letting it boot. I'll probably let it do it this time just so it stops asking. I think I'm going to just close the video with that. So, there are your Macintosh finds. One that needs some work. One that needs a lot of work. But they'll get it in due time. Okay, this is a little bit of a postscript before I close this video. This thing just did something interesting. I've been kind of perusing some of this stuff here. And watch this. Let's see if it does it again.
Hey, gorgeous. Please insert the disk zip 100.
Thank you for watching. If you've got any questions, comments, whatever, feel free to leave them down below.